Okay, this is a reading for Aquarius. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. It's your weekly love reading. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. It's for the 3rd week of September, okay, so all of next week. If there's timing to be understood, I will pull a Divine Timing Oracle card. I've got Shadow Love cards to understand what the character of your person is and any issues that are going on, and some love situations clarification cards to see what needs to be done going forward. And then we've got some advice from Spirit. Okay, so Spirit Guides, Universe and Angels, please give me 3 cards for how Aquarius is feeling in this 3rd week of September. Oh, I don't know why that's... Okay, we've got the 2 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Right, so the Page of Pentacles kind of point to an idea, and the 2 of Wands is in the planning phase. It's choosing which path to take, so I feel like you've made a choice. Okay, we've got the 4 of Swords reversed, which is being tireless at something. The 9 of Wands, that makes sense, because the 9 of Wands is, it's taking on a lot of challenges and still being willing to continue. Okay, so something has not been easy, but we're prepared to keep going. Okay, we can take the 10 of Wands if we need to, right? Ten of Cups reversed, so the 9 of Cups is being self-satisfied, being content within yourself, pleasing yourself, or being happy within yourself. The 10 of Cups is about that wider family life, so whoever's in your household that makes up your, family life, that perfect picture. So, living with a partner, living with a spouse, having children together, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, everybody is hugging, everybody is, happy, there's a rainbow over the top. We've got the opposite here. So there's trouble within your family circumstances. And I feel like it's been challenging, but you've made a decision to go in a particular direction. It's not necessarily going to be easy, but you've picked it, okay? So let's get some cards for your person then. So for Aquarius's person, Spirit Guides, Universe and Angels, please select 3 cards so we can know what's going on with them. Right, your person is in conflict, so they may be in conflict with others, with you, or conflicted internally, okay? Wands energy, fire energy. When I say conflict, it's anger, okay, arguments. We've got the Death card, so the end of a chapter, the end of a phase, a cycle. Ooh, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Magician. Okay, so we can't bear any more pain than that. That skeleton has swords from head to toe. Okay, there's more swords beside, okay? They've taken far more than they can bear, this person. They're looking to please themselves now with the Nine of Cups, and they feel that they've got the tools with the Magician to pull off, you know, whatever they need to going forward into the future. So they're having a kind of self-empowerment, you know, big push on kind of going things alone, because they feel that, you know, that's going to give them peace, and they feel able to do it. They don't want any more conflict, they don't want any more arguments, okay? They're going solo, so let's get 3 cards for the outcome. So the outcome in the 3rd week of September, as it stands, will be the 3 of Wands reversed, which is inaction. When the 3 of Wands is upright, we've considered the options, we've picked which way we're going to go, and we're implementing them, okay? In the reverse, it's refusal to act upon what we've decided. It's inaction, okay? Right, the Knight of Swords is coming in really, really fast, hurried energy with information or verbiage, you know, words that are going to cut deep. The way that sword is raised is ready to slice, you know, take a big swing at someone. And it's going to be, you know, the truth, because it's the Knight of Swords upright, so the person means what they're saying. It's not lies, it's not, you know, made up. It's genuine feelings, information, emotions, being communicated in a very hasty way. You know, that bird is flying really fast. So let's get one more for the outcome. The Strength, fire energy. So we've had air energy, we've had a lot of fire energy. There's not a lot of groundedness here. There's not a lot of pentacles. It's a lot of emotions, anger, and, you know, the Strength is trying to be strong, trying to control your anger. It's trying to sustain, you know, whatever's difficult. Manage your emotions. It's Leo. Leadership. I'm getting intuitively, because I'm looking at all of the cards, you've got the Two of Wands and an idea, a proposal. You're in the Page energy. You've got the Nine of Wands, refusal to rest with the Four of Swords reversed. You know, you're not taking respite, you want to keep battling. I feel like you want to keep working at this family situation, Aquarius, but your person has sort of had enough of the arguments. We've got the Death card, and then we've got them just being completely like, they can't take anymore, and they're like, I need the Nine of Cups, I need to focus on me. They've got the Magician. perhaps you're the Knight of Swords because you're that air energy and you're wanting communication. And, you know, perhaps you and your person are trying to exercise strength, willpower. I think you're the Three of Wands because you've had the Two of Wands, so the next one for you would be the Three of Wands, but you're like at a standstill now, you've been stopped in your tracks because it's like, well, this is my idea and it's now being rejected. Does that make sense? Does that resonate? Let's find out. You know what you're doing and why, okay, and what you're feeling and why, but I'm sure you want to know about your person. So let's find out what the issues are. What's this Five of Wands, which is conflict, inner or outer conflict, arguments, or mixed emotions, conflicted energies. Self-righteous, acts spiritually superior, condescending and preachy. So, have they been doing that lately? Or is that how they feel you're being? Let's get one for the Death card. Negativity. Like a dark cloud above, you are depressed, extreme moods. Exit plan. Someone wants out. They aren't making a move yet. Be prepared for sudden changes, unpredictable. Never know what they'll do, unreliable, live wire. It's either what this person's doing is creating an exit plan for themselves with the Death card. And it does give a heaviness like negativity, but they might feel that you're unpredictable and, you know, that's what all the challenges have been, or your person could be. I feel like it's them making the exit plan though, because you're kind of continuing, refusing to rest, and they're like Ten of Swords, done, Nine of Cups, focused on themselves, and they're in the Magician. So it would suggest that they don't want to continue because they think you are unpredictable. You know, the situation's extremely negative. And they want this exit plan. Let's get one for the Three of Wands reversed. I think this is you stopped in your tracks. You know, you sort of made a plan and they're like, no thank you. Dark side, undecided. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Choosing between lovers, competing for affection. Ooh, look, there's three people there and we've got 3 wands. And you had the Two of Wands at the top with an idea about which path you were gonna take. Have you been seeing somebody else? Have you been thinking about someone else? Have you got a dark side, Aquarius? Give me one for the Knight of Swords. Crumbling. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. Yeah, I mean, you only kind of make hasty dialogue, like with the Knight of Swords energy. It's very hurried, very rushed. You know, you do that when you're panicking that someone's walking away and they've got exit plan. Nine of Cups, the Magician, and the end of a cycle with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. You know, it seems like you're chasing after them and it is air energy, which your Aquarius, right? So you're Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords is air energy. The strength. Give me one for the strength. Cuts both ways. Good and bad aspects. Mixed blessing, division. You know, decisions like this are never easy. It's a battle, because with all the relationships, like even the ones that I've had, you know, I still have really good memories of a lot of them. So even when you kind of reflect and think, well, why did I pick that person? Obviously you felt a kind of way at the time, you know. And when you reflect and you think, why am I so upset about this person, or why do I occasionally think about this person even though it's many years later, you know, you felt a kind of way at the time. Like, it's just how it is, you know. Not everything is regrettable, not everything was a mistake and shouldn't have happened. It's just that it wasn't meant to continue, okay? You know, maybe there's no one person to blame here. Maybe there's underlying issues and that's why you started to look elsewhere, okay? Right, I think, did I not get one for there? Right, give me one for the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Cups. Demanding, unrealistic expectations, high maintenance and diva. So your person is becoming quite demanding, okay? They have unrealistic expectations, or they feel that you have those. So flip it as you need to, but I feel that they feel they want out, you know, but you need to just think about who it is that's got the exit plan, because I don't know your situation. I'm looking at the cards that Spirit selected, and what you've got is a choice between two. You've picked one and you want to carry on with what's been very challenging, and there's a picture of an unhappy family scenario. They've got, you know, cards for arguments, the end of a cycle, being really distressed, putting themselves first, and the Magician. So I don't know, you know your situation, so if it's them that's being unpredictable, creating an exit plan, being negative, self-righteous and demanding, you know, and high maintenance, then you'll know that that's the situation, okay? I don't want to call you those things if that's not what's been going on. But it could be that they view you as being those things. You know, if you're someone that is unreliable, you know, but unpredictable, you have like down periods, you know, it might be from mental health. I'm not like judging. When people behave like that, it can be like neuro conditions or, you know, mental health. It can be from trauma, it can be part of your personality. Or you can become like that because home is not that enjoyable, you know, so you start becoming more a kind of way that's not really who you are, you know. So obviously you'll know which one resonates the most. Going off the cards, I'd say this person, you know, is leaving and you wanted to stay, but it might be that you've picked to be with the third party. I don't know. And to be honest, I'm talking to the collective, so everyone will have different situations. Right, give me one for... We've done that, haven't we? We've done that. Give me one for self-righteous, condescending, preachy, superior. Because whoever's doing that has caused a lot of arguments. Lay to rest, let go of lingering disputes and make peace together. It must be part of someone's personality to naturally be like that, you know, because it says that there's been like lingering arguments and people are holding on to them, you know, so this is something that's been ongoing. Give me one for unpredictable, exit plan, negative. Live wire, you never know what they'll do, unreliable. Divine union, use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. Entangled, establish and communicate your own boundaries. Yeah, I get that this is a marriage with divine union. Entangled, establish and communicate your own boundaries. Obviously, with every relationship, you've got to say, look, certain things are not acceptable to me, and that's why, you know, I'm not prepared to move forward with this, or I want to end it, or, you know, I take full accountability for the things that I've done. Give me one for undecided, please. Shards of love. Past trauma leaves scars. Take time to heal yourself. So that's for the third party. And dark side. Whoever's got this dark side that causes them to look elsewhere has past trauma. And they're being encouraged to take some time to heal that. Crumbling. Past trauma would point to someone who, you know, doesn't like ever being alone, you know, or has abandonment issues, so they run away from people when they have problems, or, you know, they don't like to expose their vulnerabilities, so they clam up when there's something going on with them. It can be, you know, things that you might think like aren't that big a deal, but actually can really affect two-way communication, which is essential, isn't it, when you're trying to build a life together or maintain a life together. Give me one for crumbling, please. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay, you have the strength to build anew. And that was with the Knight of Swords. Secret desires, unspoken needs can plunge you into deep confusion. So there might, you know, if you've got something that you need from your person, before you rush to stop them walking away, are you able to open up and say what it is that you need? Are you able to have difficult conversations? Because that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to say, look, I want, you know, more time with you. I want you to make me feel more attractive. I want you to, you know, have less time, you know, with your friends, or like Because often when you have conversations, it needs thinking about how you're going to say it, or you just need to be prepared to speak from the heart, you know. But if you're not able to communicate what it is that's causing a problem for you with this marriage, this union, you know, how can you expect it to get any better? That 10th wand is going to be here in no time. So unless you're able to open up or do something to improve your ability, your capacity to open up, you know, if it's causing that much pain to your person, should you be chasing after them? Or should you be having time solo to go and see a counsellor or a therapist and unpick some of what this is, you know? Because that shows real growth, and it shows reflection, it shows accountability, you know. And I think that goes much further, doesn't it, for everyone when people do that. You know, you don't want someone to walk away, you don't want things to end, but if you chase after them and you have some kind of unhealthy, you know, behaviour when it comes to feelings that causes a dark side where you're looking at other people or getting solace in, you know, distraction from other people, you know, or you can't ever be by yourself, or you run away from emotion, or you self-sabotage. If there's something fundamentally, you know, like, you know, sabotaging this relationship, it's on you to do the work rather than run after this person just to feel immediately better. You know, what is going to be the long-term solution? What is like a practical solution to this? Because it's all on the line. Consumed, extinguish doubt by having open communication. Well, we've just spoken about that, because all it does is eat you up inside, you know, and that's when you start doing, you know, silly things to just try to not think about it, like drink too much, smoke, you know, shop too much, work too much, you know, escaping like your normal problems with the wrong kind of unhealthy, you know, choices. You know, binge eating anything just to try to like not think about things, really. Give me one for, I've not done this demanding. 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, the Magician. Turbulence, heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. So perhaps you've been arguing about money, perhaps you've been arguing about, you know, availability, how decisions are being made in the house, certain words that get spoken, you know, because some people really work to avoid saying something hurtful, and other people will just say hurtful stuff, you know. It just depends how you've been brought up, what your personality is, what's actually happened. What I don't have here is the 5 of Cups for grief. I don't have the 3 of Swords, you know, with the heartache, heartbreak. So this could be the end of a chapter, but it doesn't have to be the end of the relationship, but some serious work would need to be done, and possibly time apart, you know. There's nothing like physically removing yourself from a situation, obviously discussing that and then doing it, not just disappearing in the night, because it would for sure be over if you did that. But get some like physical distance, get some calm, you know, talk to someone about it, get things organised to go and see a counsellor, a therapist, do something, to make a very important gesture, but also a conscious working on maybe what has been unconscious actions or, subconscious, like, coping mechanisms that are unhealthy, a conscious effort to work on this Nine of Wands. That can only be good, can't it? Working on yourself can only ever bring out good. It can't. Whether the relationship continues or not, or goes on pause for a while and then is, resumed for a brand new chapter with a whole different outlook. It could be the making of, like, the next 20 years for the two of you, like, who knows, but there's got to be some serious work done, because we've got things like demanding high maintenance, unrealistic expectations. We've got entangled, exit plans, negativity, extreme moods, depression. Preachy, condescending, self-righteousness, ego. We've got secret desires, choosing between lovers. So, there is stuff to unpack here. Let's get you some advice from Spirit. Okay. Spirit, what's your advice for Aquarius in this third week of September? Guidance. Seek guidance from within. The answers you seek are in the cards. So we've just spoken about that, haven't we? Like, the cards have been selected to show you what your own issues are as much as another person's. So it's about doing that self-discovery, personal development, personal growth. We all need to do that at different times in our lives. We should always do it whenever kind of complete, or the finished article, right? Visions. Look within for answers. Your inner visions hold profound insight. So do you have any latent suppressed memories? Do you have dreams about the past? Do you have memories, that are difficult? Like, because it probably points to those. Balance. Harmony with nature is key. Connect with the elements for balance and wisdom. I mean, certainly mood is improved by being outdoors, being in the elements, reconnecting to earth. You might have earth placements, and this is why this has come out for you. You might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, or heavy placements. It's very calming being outdoors. It's very beautiful. It's relaxing. You're affected by the elements. It's distracting in a good way. It's very grounding. And it often leaves you feeling more positive. Okay, if you're extremely sad and you're in a very, very bad way, I don't suggest going for a walk alone, or, I think going and being around other people, like at least one other person, is vital. But if you feel that you can and it's a nice day, I would definitely go for a walk or do something to reconnect to nature, because you often feel more positive and can-do about stuff when you do that. Right, I'm going to close the reading there. If it's not your story, don't take it. Okay, it's nothing to worry about, but if this happens to be what's going on with you right now, please give it a like, a repost, consider subscribing, following, supporting the channel. Okay, and I will be ordering I've got a microphone on the way so that hopefully the readings can be on the louder side, because I know that I've got a very soft voice. Alright, thank you, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius, and I'll see you in the next one.